A Simple Stories by Mrs. Inbert with an introduction by G. Alstractis. In first volumes, the first indecent partner Panthers, Nostros, London. Henry Frog. Henry Ford, 1908. At first, Horace Hart, Brenner to the university. A Simple Story. A Simple Story introduction. A Simple Story is the one of this book which, for some issues or other, have fallen to come down to earth as they traverse along the current of time, but have drift into the interior backwaters, whereas only to the processional streets or the chorus discoverers can find them out. The iniquities of blandly chattered house puppy, and now here more blandly than in the republics of letters. If we were to inquire how it has happened that the true world of Mr. Chambers' accusation has passed out of general recognition, perhaps the answers to our questions would be found to lie in the extreme difficulty with which the mass of readers detect and appreciate more qualities in literature. The judgment is self by the hundreds side considerations which have nothing to do with art, but happen easily is the embrace the imagination or to fit in with the fashions of the hour. The reputations of Mr. Interbar's contemporary Fanny Burney is the case in point. Everyone has to heard the Fanny Burney's novel, and Elena is still widely read. Yet it is impossible to determine, so far as the qualities alone is concerned, in Linus that serves to be drained considerably belongs the Simple Story, but its writers was the farmers of the great its spirit of her age. She was to others of one of the best of artists, and her work was immediately and immensely popular. Thus, it has happened that the sums of the family Bonney has maintained its place upon the rolls of English novelists, while that is Mr. Imbar is forgotten. But the obscurities of Mr. Imbar's career has not, of course, been the only sessions for the negatives of her words, and there is also a Simple Story. The other kinds particularly calculated to ease The noise of the generations of the reader brought up on the functions of the 19th century. Definitions infinity virus as it is. Process as test territories common to the whole of it. A breadth of outlooks upon life, which can be partly by no other bodies of literature in the world source that of the least abatement, but the comprehensiveness of Spinoza by Descartes and Tolstoy by Barsens and Georgy Eliot finds no place in Mrs. Imber's words. Compared with the simple story events, the novel's canvas of June Austrian scenes precious pictures of drivers' civilized life. Mr. Inteber's novels is not concerned with the world at large or with the situations of society. Hardly even with the family. Its subject is the growth of two or three individuals whose interests farm and whole business of the world. There is no local colors in it, no complicities of details, no violence of contracts. As atmosphere is worse and narrower, there's a space among distant sitting room, and the most poignant sense in the story takes place upon the staircase which has never been designed. Thus, the readers of modern novel is inventable struck. It's a simple story by the sense of emptiness and emptiness, which may bring him to high instructive memories. The spring of the 18th century is essentially present in the book, but it is 18th century of the French rather than of the England. Mrs. Innsbruck knows that owns much to recursions. Her views of life is thus in the sentimental views of the great authors of Clarissa's, but her memories of his has really touched the common with his method of microscopic analysis and was acclamation. If she belongs to any school, it is the mass of the followers of the French classical traditions that she must be placed. Some story is in the small way.